At this time, we want to welcome Bucks center Brook Lopez to the Jump. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Love it. Brook, you have now played in an NBA Finals game. It has happened. So what are the finals like compared to all of the other hundreds and thousands of basketball games you have played?
Yeah, obviously there's a lot more ceremony. The fans really brought the energy last night. But once you get underway, obviously it's just kind of another basketball game. That's how you handle it professionally. But it was such a great environment to be a part of.
Brook, Matt Barnes here. With Giannis going down in the Eastern Conference Finals, his status for the finals was uncertain. What kind of boost did he give your team in your locker room once you guys knew he was playing in Game 1?
It definitely gave us a lot of confidence, great feelings. Obviously just to have your leader out there with you and go into battle in Game 1. And, we know he's not completely 100% right now. But he's going to go out there and play like he's 110%. That's the kind of guy he is. So to have that feeling from that guy, that definitely it's contagious with everyone.
He definitely brings that enthusiasm. Now, Brook, in the third quarter, you got called for a flagrant on Chris Paul stepping in that landing area. You didn't really react at all. What happened on that play?
Yeah, obviously, CP's a great player. He made a tough shot. And, I can't lie. I kind of felt when I went to contest, my foot slipped under there a little bit. So, I felt I was in there. And that's the call they made.
Well, obviously, he went on to play okay, so you don't have to have guilt about that. You do have the flagrant on your record. That's all going into Game 2. I know Matt wanted to ask you about tonight's game.
Yes, this is all about adjustments, particularly in the finals. What adjustments do you guys feel like you need to make to come out stronger in Game 2?
Yeah, I think there were a few things, that just after looking at film and looking at numbers and stuff like that really glared at us. One of them was the amount of free throws they shot versus how many we shot. They were very aggressive just from the get. And we definitely could use that same intensity, just trying to get to the basket and drawing fouls. And then they had a ton of transition points as well. I think 25 transition points or something like that. So those two numbers together, I think, obviously make it a completely different game. That just shows how aggressive they were coming out in Game 1.
Now, Brook, you know that I think you have one of the best nicknames in the league, Splash Mountain, of course, playing on your love for Disneyland and Disney World. Do any of your teammates actually call you that, or is it just fun for us in the media?
No, they definitely do. I know Giannis absolutely loves it. Giannis is all about it, a few of the guys. But it just depends on the game to game, too. They'll go Splash Mountain, or sometimes they'll go Brooklyn Brook.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Man of many names. I'm going to take you back down memory lane, Brooke. So I got a chance to play with your older brother in AU, and I remember you and your brother Robin used to be running underneath the stands and taking purses and knocking drinks off. Do you remember those days? Because it's funny. I was just with Ray Young last night, and I was like, you remember when the Lopez Twins used to be underneath the stands when we had practiced or played and they're stealing purses?
Mischief.
I do remember that. We were active kids. I'll try to put it positively.
Very active.
It's funny just when Rob and I first got to the league and we started meeting, coaches, players, everything like that. They'd all have the same thing to say. Oh, yeah, I remember you two guys, like, you'd be on the sideline at AAU tournaments fighting, or like you said, under the bleachers causing trouble. And then it always led to the same thing. Like, we just felt so bad for your poor mom having to deal with both of you.
Hey, man, well, I got twins. I know how it goes. Rachel has twins, so he knows how it goes. But look at you now, man. You're in the NBA Finals, so it all paid off.
Right.
Amen. And by the way, I said mischief because I want to make it clear. You were not stealing purses. You were moving purses around, knocking over drinks.
Stealing might have been the wrong word.
All of that stuff. Good-natured fun.
Right.
Right.
Brook, thank you so much for being with us. Good luck in Game 2. We'll see you out on the court.
Best of luck.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.